Hey, how's everybody doing? Y'all, when I tell you I am tired, Johnson is tired, but we're going to come on. So we're going to go ahead and get busy. So I haven't been on here in a while, so I decided to come on my YouTube channel and let y'all see what's going on. So today, we have a lot to do today. I have to get in here, and y'all, I got a headache. We have to take this down where we have all our stuff and we have to rearrange this whole thing. And then uh, that's what we're going to do today. Now, some of you might be saying what's going on and stuff like that. Well, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to just get our store up and going. So bear with me. We have a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff down there. I just want to come on and say hi to everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm going to share my journey with y'all. I'm going to start by introducing myself. I'm Brenda Johnson, owner and operator of Canvastag Art Studio. Um, I'm also have my own clothing line, and I do a lot of art. As you can see, there's art all over my walls. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to fix this up, get everything off of here. This is my tie section. I make ties, so this is my tie section. And then we'll also be doing some other stuff with my mixed media art. We're going to be doing some pastels. We're going to be doing some spray paint. We're going to be doing some oil and acrylic. And those are some of the things we're going to be doing. So I'm coming on today to show y'all some of this stuff and highlight what we're doing. Um, so let's get started. So I don't have a lot of room here, as you can see, because this is two. I'm going to give y'all a tour real quick. This is two areas that I have here, and I really like these areas. I'm going to pull this back a little. I don't want it too much to go further. I'm going to show you my setup here. Over here, we have our clothing stuff. This is all new. We just brought all this in. That's new. And so I'm setting this up. Over here is all our art. This is my second studio. I actually have two. This is the second one. So we're going to get busy. We're going to move this light out of the way so y'all can see some of what's going on. So the first thing we have to do is tear down this area over here. So we're going to get started in doing that. Now, I really like this, but it's not strong enough to hold what I need. So I'm going to tear it down. And it's hard when you start off doing things and trying to make it and start a journey. You go through a lot. But I've been doing this journey for about 36 years now. So it's really an easy journey for me. It's a fun journey. I'm having so much fun. Just got to stay motivated and you got to keep moving. The hardest part about starting a business, whether it's like, let me explain something about you because some of y'all know me, some of you don't. I'm a retired school principal and I live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm a professional spray paint artist, and I'm also a what do you call it, artist. I'm also a mixed media artist. I do lots of things. I also teach classes on, when people give up, motivation classes. I teach. I don't know if you saw when I turned the camera a minute ago. I have a couple of college boards up. I have a couple of motivation boards up. I do teach how to stay motivated. I teach vision boards. There's a lot I do, and this is all free, and I do it online for free. And I try to help people out. Now I'm in a dedicated to TikTok to Facebook because there's a lot of people. When I was on Facebook, You know, I've been on Facebook for a while, and then I got off of Facebook, and then I got on TikTok, and then I got on YouTube. So I'm on all of them. I have the channels for all of them. And then I was on YouTube looking at stuff the other day, and I was like, you know, there's hardly anything out there of people helping or looking at stuff. So I decided that I was going to take care of it and just started coming back to my YouTube channel. I used to teach furniture art on YouTube. I'm also a furniture artist, and I had so much fun teaching it on YouTube. And I kind of miss doing the furniture, but I live in San Antonio, Texas, and now it's hot out here in Texas right now. So I decided to take a break, and then I started doing my shirts. As you can see, I have a clothing line on Shopify. I'll put that on there so y'all can see it. And the only thing on there is shoes and stuff from my own clothing line. So let's cut this tape off of here so we can put this down. And we're going to bring these out and bring these down. We're going to move this because I love this, but I'm going to bring it down to where I can do something else with it. And then we also have to make a tie today. In between all this, I have to make a tie. So I'm not really going to worry about all of this right now. I'm just going to do what I need to do to get it going. And then I'm going to set up the new one I have over here. So, and then I'll take all this blue stuff off later. It's just tape. And it was bothering me because I'm kind of like a neat freak. So it definitely was bothering me. So I was like, nah, I got to do something different over here. So I decided to change my mind. And that's where I'm at right now with this bad boy. And it breaks down. I'll break it down later. So y'all can see right now, you can actually understand how I'm going to design this. I know the other day when I was on TikTok, people were asking me questions about how did I have this design? Because I was sitting here making ties and I didn't have to get up. And everything was around me that I needed. I didn't have to move. I didn't have to get up. I didn't have to do nothing. So that's what I'm going to do again. And this time I'm going to build it with y'all. So you can watch me build it this time. I'm going to label my boxes, but it won't be today. I am so far behind. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to show you how I'm going to set this up. It's going to be real easy. I can sit here, work on my ties, work on my art. I have art over here. I also have all pasta markers. I do art. Then next door here, I have another studio, and that's my wet paints, as I call them, the ceramic, acrylic paint, the oils, the pencils, the crayons, anything like that is in the next studio. And we'll be in that studio soon. But this studio here, we got to prepare it. And I'm going to prepare it for y'all and show y'all what I'm talking about. Now, another thing people asked me about was I do this off-site. I do show you how to make ties off-site, how to do different things off-site. And someone was asking me, what do I carry? Do I put everything in a suitcase or what? And I don't sell anything I'm about to show y'all. What I use is this here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'll make this back so you can see it a little better. This is what I use. And what I like about these, they open from the sides. That's what I like about this. I don't have to pull the top off. Like here, I can do this. Let me open this part. And it's deep. It's deep. And so I can put my stuff in here. Then I can go down here. And this is what I like. They're drawers. I don't have to pull everything up out of here. I have drawers here. And you're just like, well, everything's going to fall forward. Well, no, not necessarily, because when you do all that, there is a thing in here. Let me show it to you. I don't know what drawer I put it in. That goes at the bottom of that drawer, and it sits like this, and you just screw it on, and it holds this. So when this can't lean that way, this keeps that from going, and it comes with it. Comes in a little nice bag. So this is what I use when I'm teaching away from this studio. I make sure, now they make them where you can pull them up, pull them up. I didn't want anything where I have to keep pulling it up. I just want to be able to pull my drawers out and do what I need to get it done. So that's what that is. So now let's go back to another problem we have. So over here, we're going to show you, we're going to come back over here, and we're going to turn this, and we're going to come over here. And like I said, we still got to make some ties today too. I got a lot on my plate today. I'm behind on everything, but that's okay. We'll get it. So over here, we're going to set up this unit here. I have this right here. We're going to set this up. I'm going to bring it around here so y'all can see. I'm going to set this up over here, and then I'll be able to put everything I need to put on it where it needs to go, and we'll be good. Put your hat back on there. Okay, so those are some things I wanted to show y'all that you could do and be successful at it. So that's what we're going to do. What we're actually doing is revamping to make things easier for me to where it's almost like an assembly line in this art studio. So what I did this summer is I found containers on sale. I would buy them. And then I could put these little containers over here, what I just showed y'all earlier. Okay? So let's get started. We got to build this shelf here. And I'm hoping this motivates everybody. I'm going to post this on my Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. And I'm hoping this is going to motivate y'all. That you're going to start doing things that's really cool. So that's one thing I'm hoping, that I can motivate people. And this is a big room. This room is huge. I have 3 studios here. Well, 4. I have 1 downstairs, 3 upstairs here at my house. I live in my studio. I'm in Texas. We have to drink lots of water. So let's cut this thing apart. And we're going to build it. And while I'm cutting it apart, we can talk. So maybe I'm going to tell you, I went to help out a friend today at her art studio. She has a couple of boys she's helping out. And I was tired. It's hot. When you get back, it's hot as hell. I was tired. So I decided 3 days ago, I was supposed to put this up. 3 days ago, y'all. And every day something comes up. Something comes up every day. And I would put it off, and I would put it off. So today I got home early because they're fixing my hot tub. And I sat on the couch. I got the electric sweeper. I swept. And the whole time I needed to get on my computer, do some stuff. Business-wise, on my computer. But that whole time, too, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, I really need to go upstairs. I got that. It's up there. I got it half-assed built up there. I really need to, get up there and get it together the correct way. And so that's what I've been trying to do. Get this together the correct way. So yesterday, I decided to go I researched, and then I went to all the places I could find to get this done. And I found this storage thing. It's reasonable. Very reasonable. And so we're going to put it together. Then we're going to put everything there. You're going to see where I'm coming from. I started by 2, and I said, no, I'm not going to buy 2 because I can always go up higher. but I just wanted to see what it's going to look like before I put that big of an investment on it. So I know one's on the floor. I don't even worry about that right now. I think this, I don't know what this is. I'm horrible, y'all, about reading the instructions. I guess I should read them. And I definitely, you know what? It didn't even come with instructions. We're all kind of turned away for a reason, I guess. Guess you learn something every day. I don't know. And I know this works because I've seen them up. So let's see. Even if that does go on like that, it's still not going to go on over here. This is crazy. It's kind of a circle. And I have no instructions. And they're all like this. I thought all I was going to have to do is just put them in. It doesn't come with instructions. They don't fit at all. No matter. So, I'm learning something. I know I'm not crazy. Nope. And the only thing, they didn't give me any instructions. They gave me these pipes, and that was it. I'm looking at this. You're like, wow. And this has never been used before, I could tell. But they look fun. So let's see if we can figure this out. So a lot of times you want to get things done, and we don't get it done because we get so caught up, we get frustrated. So I was sitting on the couch, and I'm like, I'm through for the day. I have nothing left for today. I'm so through for the day. And so I'm convinced myself I'm through for the day. And next thing I know, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, you got to be motivated. You got to stay motivated. So I just get up, convince myself to stay motivated, and come in here, said, hey, I'll do a live. I'll put this thing together. As you see, it doesn't look like that's going to happen because I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. It doesn't give me any instructions at all. It just has all these funny looking things here. I don't even know. Let me see something. Like that. I don't even know why. No, it's not going to go in there. No matter how hard I try. This is crazy. You'd think they would fit. And they're bent. And I don't understand why they're bent. Maybe I'm new. Maybe somebody on there knows. I swear it looks like somebody had this up already. It really does. So that's going to go that way. So that's not going to let that go anywhere. I put that there. It's just, it looks like it's already been used before. And somebody put something really heavy on it. That's what it looks like. If somebody knows something I don't, please tell me. I'm going to turn around, all the way around. It's just not going to go in here. No matter what I do, it's not going to go in here. And I really don't want to go back in that sun. It's been in here before. Like I said, somebody must have messed this one up already because it ain't going in. But I'm not going to give up yet, just yet. Ugh. Oh, it says I need a hammer. Now it tells me I need a hammer. Wow. Okay, so we do have a hammer right here. Okay. Okay. I need a hammer over here. I don't know what bin part goes where. So we're gonna bend it this way, I guess. I don't know. I don't have instructions. I'm just looking at. I seen a hammer and I. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to hammer this sucker in. Guess that's what you do. Works for me, right? So if you are not motivated, hopefully this will get you motivated. You'd be surprised because I was about to give up. And it's hot. When I tell you, in Texas right now, it is. Let me say this right. In Texas right now, it is. Man, that's cricket. In Texas, it is 100 degrees, and then we have this thing that's called feel like. It's 100 degrees, and it feels like it's way more than 100 degrees. It is crazy how hot it is. And I think the feel like was 126 today. I could be wrong, but I think that's what the feel like was today. 126. Yeah, that's hot. That is some hot heat. So I definitely wasn't going back out there in that heat to get this thing where I needed it. So I want to make sure this one's where I need it. I won't be able to pick it back up. Make sure this one's where I need it. So this is number 2. Dang, they come off so easy. That was easy. Let's get you back on. Now y'all want to go on. Come on. Before. So hopefully the whole idea is motivating yourself. You know, get out of that bed. Don't sit there just watching stuff. Watch us. Motivate yourself. Might not be me you watch. This thing is longer than I thought it was. I have back problems, so that's why I'm sitting, because I have back problems. And this is a 4-shelf unit. Has 4 shelves to it. I don't know how this goes. We're just going to set this sucker on here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to have to stand up in a minute. Okay. So maybe you're putting one of these together. We learn together. Look at this. We learn together. So hopefully I'm motivating somebody. And that's my thing, to matter. I want to matter. I'm retired, but I still want to matter in this world. So you can do that by helping people. So anyway, I'm downstairs. I'm tired. Just got out of the heat. Was helping out at summer camp. I was like, man, I'm tired. Really didn't want to do anything else. Now I'm a pose short. I only have 3 poses. This is ridiculous. Should be 4. Oh, there's 4. And my back. And that's another thing. Except for one of my studios, my wooden one, my wood shop, everything else is upstairs. And I hate walking up these stairs. If y'all knew how bad I hate walking upstairs because of my knee and my back injury, I hate it. But I have to do it. I have to make myself do it because it helps me. Walking up the stairs helps me too. So today I was like sitting on the couch thinking, okay, you're not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me. I'm telling everybody to stay motivated. I need to start doing what I do best, what I'm telling everybody else to do. I need to start showing that I can do it too. I need to start motivating myself. And so today, I got off the couch, turned off the TV. They were not on TV anyway. When I say TV, I watch YouTube. Hot 2 channels. That's what I do with the TV. I did not know this was this high. is what I do with TV. So I said to myself, I need to do what I'm telling everybody else to do. I'm not doing what I'm telling everybody else to do. I'm sitting here regretting to go upstairs. I have 24 ties to make that I need to get done. And I'm regretting to go upstairs because I know this mess is here, which I created. And I wanted to get it done. So I told myself, get up, prayed about it, get your butt up, go put that shelf together, and get your life back. So that's what I did. I got up and I said, devil is a liar. Today, I'm going to put my shelf and my room back together. And I took it apart because I said, like I told y'all, I couldn't handle a mess. I never could. And I want everything in order. That way it's easier to come if your place is cleaned out. It's easier to come and actually work in it. If it's somewhere that's nice and clean and organized, you're pretty much going to come work in it before you would not come. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so nice, you don't mind coming to work in it. It's going to help motivate you to come in and work in it. There's no way another one of these will fit. I didn't realize how tall. I was just missing all the way around. I didn't realize how tall this was. Okay, let's see if this goes. You can actually tell when you're hammering. You can tell if it's going in or not. You can definitely tell. And you can see it here. If it's going to go in. It's just... Okay. Now the same thing with this one. I can tell it went in. That went in. That went in. That went in. I think... Let's get this back. And as you see... We got our shelf up. Woo! That was a lot. That was a lot. So now I'm not going to worry about, even though we're going to make this tie in a minute. I think we're going to do it this way. I'm not going to be worried about, because I want to see. So then later on, I'll come in and label what's what. I'm not going to do that right now. I do need that. I'll come in and label. You're not going to get 3 up there. You can. Wow. We'll come in and label this. And we'll put the rest in. Today, all I want to do is just get everything ready to go. Okay? That's what I want to do today. We're going to use that one. We'll get a blue one. But we're going to make a tie in just a minute. So we're going to do a blue one because it's for a man. So we're going to do a blue one. I saw a blue one. Ah! Where's the blue one? Let me shut this back up. There it is. So we're going to make a tie in a minute once we get everything going. Okay. I love how we got this now. I'm 100% better. These are our patches. And we have to do the same thing with our patches. Our ties are going to go down there. This stuff all came in down there. This is our hot glue gun. This is our box for our hot glue gun. This is our stand for our hot glue gun. And these are all patches. I don't know what these are. Matter of fact, we're going to need one of these patches. So we're going to keep one out. Make sure my... We're going to keep one of these out. Yeah, we're going to need one of these patches. And the rest, we can put... We're missing a whole bunch. we can put in here. And then we're going to sort all this out later. We're not in a hurry to sort any of this out. That we could do that later because we need to make these 2 ties. And then I'm going to go over some ties with y'all. I wait till all this stuff goes on sale. As I find it, I go out and buy it. That's what I do. These are clear so you can see really well what they are. Oh, I forgot this one. So I'm already feeling better right now. I'm really motivated because why? Man, I already got this done. It looks good. I'm proud of myself. Okay, this one's going to go here. Oh, we're missing a whole lot, aren't we? Man, I could have swore. Oh, I see them. There is a lot. So that's going to go up here. Let's finish. When I said we had more, you see I can sit here and just stand up, grab what I need, pull what I need. I really like this. I really like this. Perfect. So now we have these, and we'll put these on this side. These are our patches. That's what these are. That's not a patch. I was like, we're missing a whole lot of these. These are our patches. And we're going to go in and I'm going to switch out these patches to smaller containers. I don't know if I want to do that today because I have all these small containers. I think we're going to do this later, and that way I can go through the patches with y'all. So I'm just going to shut this up because today's more of a learning, motivational thing. I want y'all to get motivated. So we're not going to worry about that today. Turn these around. These are our patches. And then we're going to switch out these containers, like I said, for the smaller ones. And we'll keep these for our jewelry. But right now, we're going to just, we can put these right here. For right now, and we're switching that later. Because we're going to go ahead and make this. I have butterflies. I'm going to go ahead and make this thing. I really like this better. It's not bulky. It's not everywhere. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. It looks a lot better. It's not as bulky. And it's like, I don't mind being in here. You know? Then I have these. I'm going to go up here. And then if you need something, you just grab it. Let's see. Nope, we're not in this one. Well, we might switch. But right now, I want the stuff I know I'm going to use. Because usually if I'm making something, I usually know what it is I'm making. And I keep it down here. But I know I'm going to use that in a minute. Okay. And I could just look at this like this and know. There. I'm loving this. This is so cool. I love this right here. This is amazing. And then at the bottom, we're going to have our jewelry kit because we do the jewelry with the ties sometimes. And then we're going to put our other stuff. This is our material for our ties. And we're going to put this here because we do sew, as you can see, the sewing machine's right here. We're going to put this over here. And then we're going to have our ties. And our ties containers, we have containers for our ties. And I actually have a new container. So we're going to do that later. Here's a container. Here's our ties. We're going to put them like this. And we're going to close this up. Everything I have, if you notice, here's the secret. If you start off and you're new to the business, it's okay if you don't have clear boxes. I started off, the first time I started with just regular boxes and bags. And as I made money, I would save part of the money I made and I would invest in other things. Like I would invest in getting these containers were very important to me. Like I said, I can't handle a mess. Never could. It's never going to happen. I just can't. So, and I wanted clear containers, but I did make a mistake. And I started buying containers that had, you couldn't see through them. And I was like, what did I just do? So I had to change that real quick. I just couldn't. I was like, I can't do this. So I changed that out, changed my mind. And this is where we're going to use these little ones, but not right now, to put our patches in. We have them in these big ones. We're going to switch out because there's so many of them, and I want to label them. And I'll do that with y'all one day, this coming up. We can do that together. Okay. But as you can see how much different the studio looks. It looks really good. Everything's where it goes. I'm loving the color coordination. I'm loving just the clearness through everything. I can see what's in what. I'm loving it. I really love it. Now we have one more set. And because like I said, we have lots of patches. Lots. So what I'm doing is I'm making it easier on me to be able to sit here and get things done. So that's a lot easier on me. So as you see, it looks really good. Then we're going to do these. These I got at Home Depot, and they're on sale right now. I'm loving them. What we can do is we can take this one, and we can actually put it up here. It's not going anywhere. We'll move it to the back in a minute. Or we could leave that there. These are not going to be here. We can turn these around. And there's so much ways you can make room, as you can see. Oh, we're going to need this one so I can do that anyway. There's so many ways that you can make room here. It's crazy. And we're going to put you up at the top. And then we're going to take you down. I'm going to have to back you up. There we go. And I made room for these here. And this is where we're going to, in here, we're going to put our tie stuff. Patches, are not ties, just patches for coats, ties, and stuff like that. We're going to put those in here. So these here are going to be empty, and they'll have other stuff in them later. What? I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. But I do like how this is set up. It's really neat. Let me move this out of the way. It's really neat, and it looks nice. And I'm not like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. I don't have to worry about any of that. I like how this is set up. It is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm going to move this over. And we have some other things that we can also put on here. Where's our ties? Our ties are over there. I gotta get our ties so y'all can see. And then I have this stuff here, which is our tools that we use to work. And then I have, over here I have this. So we're going to set these tools up over here later. And so we're not worried about that. We're going to do that later. Put those ties over there. Here's our glue gun. Let's turn it on. Get it hot. This is a wireless glue gun. I'll tell you how it works. Never used it. First time using it. Not even sure how to turn it on. I'll tell you if it's coming on or not. Like I said, I had it charging. Let's see if it's charged. I had it charging. I've got it last week, so when I'm somewhere, I don't have to have plug-in. It'll be charged. It said on the thing when I ordered it, it was one of the top of the lines. Yeah, it's green. That's weird. So I'll pull this out. I guess if I read the instructions, that might help. What do y'all think? Okay. We are going to need an arm, so let's plug our little arm up. And now we're going to get ready. If push comes to shove, I should have a regular glue gun right here. If push comes to shove, I guess I should have read the instructions. But I didn't. This is oh, the push sticks are. I guess I should have read the instructions. But I didn't. Y'all know me. Didn't read them. So it says on. Hold this down. Ah, there it is. It's on. So it is working. I don't know what the blinking red means. It's blinking red. I guess I should look. Let's get our arm plugged up. And we're going to make a tie. We're going to go ahead and make a tie because I'm behind for an order. So we'll plug up our arm. I'm not going to worry about this stuff over here because I'm going to come in and move some of this, the arch equipment I have over here. My ties will sit here and our equipment will sit over there or vice versa. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But right now, let's see what that blinking light means. Turns it on. It says, I need a magnifying glass. It says, put the thing in. Okay, select. Oh, yeah, it's ready. It's green. And these are our glue sticks. We're going to keep this bag and put this here so I can clean a place for all this. Actually, I have a box for this. Gotta go in there. And then we'll use this box for our glue sticks. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to get that, you know what? Before I do that, you don't see me over here. I'm going to clean this little area off right here. And then I'm going to get up and we're going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all how to do a tie. We're going to do a quick tie. A really quick tie. This is a black tie right there. We're going to do a really quick tie. But I have to move all this stuff first. This is my art studio over here. This is stuff that I use. And right now I'm just making room. Move this. I want my glue. We can move these. There's some balloons over there. There's only two. Not bad. We'll put two there. We have a lot of room over here. Lots of room. We'll move you over here. We'll put you down right there. What are you? Okay, we'll take these out. We'll put this book right here. These things I have to do. I have some shelves I gotta put up. I'll do that later. These are our colors. We'll move these over here. That way we'll have a whole shelf right here and we're good to go. For the whole shelf. We'll move this big one over here. So these, because we also use this office for our pastel markers. We do a lot of pastel art in here too. So I want to make sure I leave room for everything in here. So let's get you back up. You'll be surprised how good we get everything going in here. So there we got that going. And then we're going to move you to over. Wait, what do I want to put there? The ties or this? we'll put this. We'll put the ties over here. Let's put this tie in here. Put my tie here. Put you in here. And we'll use this for the ties. Okay. And then you'll be right there for right now. And we'll use this for this stuff. Where's our container for the glue? Then we're going to need a container for our rivets, which we do have. We'll put our rivets here in this container. Actually, I'm doing more than I thought I was going to do today, y'all. It's looking good. I hope you guys are getting motivated. So we're going to use this to put our other machine in. Because, like I said, I hate boxes. Can't stand them. Make sure when you're doing this, you put your instructions. There's another box. You don't have to worry about it. And lock it up. And then one just came in. It's over there. And then we have one in a black case right here. This is a tool, almost like a Dremel, to do the beads. So we're going to make sure that's over here. Up here. And we're not looking for stuff. So now I just need to get up with my back. And I'm going to come over here, y'all, and I'm going to grab these ties, and then we're going to work on those. And I'm going to show you how to do all that. We got a lot done today. When I tell you a lot, we got a lot done today. Actually, it is totally finished. I love how it came out. I hope y'all can see it. Here are the ties right here. I'm going to set these here, and then we're going to switch them over. And this container here is empty, but it's going to have ties in it, just not right now, because we're going to go through the ties later. So, let's make a tie. So we got a lot done today. Wow. I am shocked. Do I need this box? Nope. Trash. We got lots of trash. And these are going to go in a box, but I don't have a box yet. We're just going to take these and put them over here. Okay. Let's have fun. Let's make a tie. Okay. Wait a minute. This. We need a glue stick. Put a glue stick in here. All the way. So come on. Get it hot. We're going to see if this is going to work. I don't know. It's getting hot. And then we're going to get busy. It's one of our hats we did. And we'll go over these later. I'm going to show you that later. Put you right there. I'm hoping right now that this glue stick works. This is on right now. Let it turn it on. Okay, we got that on. Then we have more rivets. So I haven't even opened this rivet gun yet. I haven't even opened it. I don't want it in a big container. So I can always buy more of these. Hopefully this is big enough for it. I haven't even opened it. And this one just came in today. This just came in the mail today. So the package don't fit, but I think the gun does. Let's cut this. So you can see I have to motivate myself to stay busy. And that's what I'm doing. I'm motivating myself. And I'll come on more to motivate people. So that's more trash. And we have a nice little container again. There's 2 containers we have. Put that over there. We have everything where we need it. These we're going to have to open up. So the tie we're going to work on today is oh, this is the rivet. I should have kept this. Hold on. There's so much that fits this desk, it's funny. We're going to put our instructions in here. I always keep those instructions. Sometimes I said, oh, I know how to do this, and y'all, I forget. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Totally forget. Okay, I hope y'all can see how this is. I think I need to nail this part down a little, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. It looks really good. I'm surprised how good this came out. So let's get this tie that we had to do again. It's going to be this one here. And then we have to wrap 2 ties too today. We'll put this down under here. I'm just loving this. I'm in heaven. We have so much room. I can sit here, teach y'all how to do ties, sit here and just enjoy it. And that's what I'm doing. Ah, shit, that's hot. It's not hot. I think it is hot. Let me make sure. Woo! Yeah, it's hot. Okay, so we're just going to leave that like that. We're going to pull some of this out in a minute. Okay, so here's the tie that we're finishing up. Okay, so we got to do a couple of things. We got to finish this tie and sew it. So that's one thing we have to do. So we're going to get our needle and thread out. So first, let's just do the tie. It's a brand new tie. We already decorated it. So I hope you guys can see here. I've already decorated it. And later, when I do this again, the camera will be a lot closer. A lot closer. So, let me see if y'all can see. Yeah, you can see. So let's go ahead and do the first part. Get this going. You don't need the glue gun for a lot because we're actually going to sew. Okay. And we're going to put this over here out of the way. And we need a rubber band. There we go. We are good to go. Let's get busy. Get our glasses on. Let's get going, guys. We got this. We're at 173. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make this tie. So we have the tie. So we're going to lay it down. It's for a man, so we want to make this longer, a little longer. We're going to put just a little glue. Where's my towel? The towel. I put it in something, I just don't remember what. I put it in. So we're going to put this there. And we're going to leave it. And we're going to come back. And I always use fabric hot glue is what I use. Then we're going to turn it around and we're going to leave a little bitty loop, just a little loop up here, right here, a little loop. Okay? And then we're going to come back and we're going to, you see how, if you get a towel, this hot glue wipes right off. Then we're going to come in with just a little bit more. We're going to, whoa, I shouldn't be even picking this up. This should just set down in there. I should be able to just pick this out of it. Then we're going to come back. We're going to hold this. We're going to hold it like that. And we're going to come back over like that. And then we have this tie. So, but before we do all that, we're going to come in. And I'm going to show you why you don't hardly need any glue. And make sure you're using fabric glue because it's hot out there. This glue will melt and you will be embarrassed when you get out of your car to sew your ties or do something and everything's melted. You're going to be embarrassed. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to hold it, and we're going to put it in the middle. I don't like to copy everybody else's stuff. I like to do my own. So this is how I do it. I said it's a man's tie, so we're just going to make sure it's right. And he has a tie here. There's our tie. So then we're going to take the back of the tie in our hand where you see this line, the sew line, And you're just going to hold it like this. You're going to bend it up and hold it, and then you're going to pull it tight around the tie and around the tie and to here. Usually you have more left, but we wanted a long tie. So then we're going to lay the tie down again, and we're going to glue this part here, okay? Now, like I said, I like to do more for mine than most people. I'm really big on making things look nice for my customers. We're going to cut this part off here. We're going to pull this back just a little, and we're going to cut. Okay? And some people stop right there. There's your tie. Some people stop. We're not going to, we did this the other day on live. It's on TikTok and Facebook Live if you want to see how we did all this. We did all this live on Facebook and TikTok. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to sew this. I'm not going to trust the glue gun. I'm going to go ahead and sew this. So, let's do that. Put our little thing. I have a little bitty thing for this little. I keep my little tie pieces in here because you can make jewelry with them. So I keep them in here. Okay? And I usually keep it up front so I can see it and just grab it when I need it. Okay, now we're going to sew this. Trash. I am so excited we got this done, y'all. If y'all would know that I was sitting on the couch, feeling sorry for myself, not really doing anything, knew I needed to get up and do something. I just didn't have it in me. Here's the gold. We're going to use this gold yellow. I was just like feeling sorry for myself. And I said, you know what? Enough. I'm going to get up and I'm going to fix this. I just can't do this anymore. So look at what I got done today. I'm in heaven. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. Oh, there's my toe. Everything's fixed. I'm loving it. I'm just in heaven here. And my other toys were over here. I just looked up and I'm like, wait a minute. So I wonder if I can find my rag. Okay. Here's my other container. If you notice, everything I have, I was looking for this rag. Everything I have is in containers. Clear containers. I didn't just go out and buy 500 clear containers. And they were on sale, I bought them. Once I sold a tie, I took part of that money, bought a new one. That's what you have to do. Don't go crazy buying stuff from the beginning. Because it might be a hobby that you don't like. That could happen. Trust me, it does. People get caught up in stuff and it's like, oh man, this ain't for me. And they don't put all their money into it. Don't do that. Trust me when I tell you that it'll come. You'll realize what it is you want to do and it'll come to you. So this paper here is if you have a and I'm jumping off the subject because y'all know I do. If you have something you want to put on here, and let's say it does not have an iron-on background, this is what that paper does. You iron it on, whatever the bottom of whatever you want to put it on, and then you move it, and then you iron it, and it stays on. It becomes a iron-on whatever you want it to iron on. Okay? We're going to put that over here so I'll know where they are at all times. Okay. So that we got that. I was looking for this rag. If you're hot gluing, an easy way to get the glue off is just to do that. It comes right off. So now we have our needle. Let's sew this up. And if you're going to do a YouTube channel, right now I'm literally talking to myself because I have not been on YouTube in 3 years. Okay, if you go back and look, the last time I was on YouTube, I was a furniture artist and everybody and their mom was following me. And then I went to the other stuff, started doing other things, and so now I'm back to the YouTube channel. So a lot of people will know I'm here once I tell everybody I'm over here. So you may be talking to yourself for a while. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm used to talking to myself. And I like to talk to myself too because when I'm here, this is very important. When I have a business, and let's say you get audit. I got audited in my business one time. And so the lady's like, well, everything looks good. Da, 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 da. We just need to see this, this, and this. And she's like, because she didn't understand how I was only making so much because I have a store that you walked into. And she's like, how are you only making so much? And you have an 8-hour store. And I looked at her and I started laughing. I said, no, I don't. She goes, yeah, your store is 24 hours. I said, no, it's not. I only open my store on Saturdays and Sundays. And she goes, well, how do you make a living? I said, well, I'm a principal. I only open it on the weekends that I have off on the weekends. Like if there are 4 hours some schedule, I have to go to that. If there's a band trip, I have to go to that. I said, so it's not every day. And so I make profit only when I open up. I don't have anybody working. It's my studio. And she's like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. And the reason I got audit, because it sales weren't matching 8-hour days. And so once I told her that, she was like, well, how do you make all this money? You don't got that much time. I said, I enjoy what I do. I get home from work. I'm tired. Being a principal is not easy in America nowadays. And I sit down and I do art. And I either do clothing art, furniture art, or just canvas art or mixed media. Whatever it is I want to do, I have a studio at my house for each one. And I also have I have wood. I do a lot of woodworking. So she's like, wow, this all makes sense now. So she said, the only thing is I need some kind of something to show you working or something like that. I said, oh, that's not a problem either. Back then it was Facebook. TikTok wasn't even invented yet. And I showed her my Facebook likes. She was like, oh my God. So like right now, if I got audit, all I have to do is show this video. That's it. Because everything I sell, I'm making it right here on this video. This tie is already sold and I'm making, it's already sold. It's somebody ordered it. They wanted a special stuff on it. So, and I'm making it for them. So all this stuff is already sold. So I just show her the video and she's like, dang. So they see it. They already know because you have it. You can show them that, hey, look, this is what I have. This is who bought it. And I'm on live and they're seeing me make this stuff. They're seeing me work my ass off. They see me doing what I need to do to get this done. And so, and I'm not doing it for the money. Don't get me wrong. Most of my money gets donated anyway. I try to help at-risk kids all I can because God has been so good to me. So most of my money is donated anyway. But I do it for me. I do it because I enjoy it. I mean, I'm 63 years old and retired. It gives me something to do. It helps me stay sane. And it's something I've done my whole life that I enjoy doing. A lot of people don't get to do what they enjoy doing for a living. I love teaching. I love being a principal. I love what I'm doing. I've always been taught, I always taught my children, even my grandkids, hey, find something you're good at and love it. And everything else falls in place. If you're at a job you don't like because it's the only job you could get or you didn't get what you wanted, it's very hard to go to work every day. It's very hard to walk in that building every day. No matter what the job is, I don't care. It's very hard. If it's something you love, whole different ballgame. And I tell people that all the time. You got to do something. Oh, we can turn this off. This is going to be my problem right here. I'm going to forget to turn this bad boy off. I already know. Because when I turn off everything in my studio, I turn it down here at the main plug. I'm really good at that. Everything goes off at one time. Nothing's on. So when I thought of my 3 studios upstairs and then the one downstairs, my wooden studio for wood making and furniture. Like I said, I'm a furniture artist. I thought about that and I'd love to do it. It's scary. I have so much fun. It's scary. You ever been scared of something because it's too good to be true? That's me doing art. It's just so much fun. And now, back in the day, when I first started doing art, you couldn't make money. You didn't have the tools necessary. You couldn't reach your audience to sell your stuff. I don't care what it could be furniture, clothing, whatever. There's so much out there now that we could take advantage of and actually make money. And I'm not saying quit your day job. Don't get me wrong. That's the worst thing you want to do is quit your day job and go to social media. I have a lot of friends who did that. They quit a career. And I'm like, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to quit. You're not going to have a retirement. You're going to let somebody else control your needs. You're going to put all your eggs on somebody who's going to make millions and sell their company. Right now, you're working for the state. You're willing to give up your job. Are you crazy? They were teachers. Are you willing to give up your job? You must have lost my mind. And so they're like, hey, it's a lot of money. I'm going to take this chance. They did, right? And a lot changed. A lot changed in social media. They're not making all that money anymore. Those people on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and YouTube, they're not making all that money. The guidelines change. You can only say certain things. You can't talk about product unless you're paying for the product and you're selling it online for them. So much change, so quick, and it was quick. And we knew it was going to come because there's some way they got to make their money. You know, that's why there's a lot of illegal things right now because till they figure out how to tax it, it's never going to be legal because the government has to make their money. Taxes has to be paid. And so you think you're going to keep being on there making $3,000 or $4,000 every day, and it's not going to happen. So you give up your day job, and a lot of people did it. And now there are a lot of homeless people out there. They took a chance and like, oh, I'm making so much money. You know, they went viral maybe twice, and damn, it's gone. Bam, nothing else. I went viral twice, and that's it. You got nothing else. That is crazy. So the next thing we're gonna do is we have it. I sewed it. I really like how it came out. Cut that off. I like how it came out. I don't know if y'all can see that. It has some things on it. So it's for a pasture. So I'll have a patch right here. And my trash can's right behind me. I actually have an iron-on patch. And I was hoping that it could fit. I might have to move this up a little.
Playing from Brenda Johnson's iPhone, too.
And so I was hoping maybe I could put that. Yeah, and then I'll move this. So let's move this out the way. Because at the time we didn't have to put this. So we're going to move this. And then we got a little room right here for this patch. Let's check this. Okay, we're at 124. We're going to move our over. We're at 124 on here. We're going to fill our patch. This is, if you ever want to know if it's a hot patch, it should be able to peel. If it doesn't have this white and it just looks like this, it's not. There's no glue on it. That's how you can tell. So we're gonna warm this tie up just a little. Find the flat ground here. Yeah, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. So we're gonna add our thing. I think about right here is good. Over just a little. Just the middle. That's perfect. I like that. And we're just gonna lay this bad boy on it. It's really hot right now. And we're just gonna lay it there. And yeah, it's getting on it. It's at it must be really hot. It's at 154. Yeah, that's Arizona. It's hot. And that's all you do. That's how they get those patches on there. Some people glue them. I won't glue them. I'll use that paper I told y'all about. Is what I'll do. That patch ain't going nowhere. It's on there. And then we have faith over fear. And then we have our little thing up here. And then we have our goal. But we were thinking all this stuff, such trash. All this, I was thinking of something different in here, but this is a man's tie. Okay? It is a man's tie. So, I was thinking about putting some blue here, but the blue don't go with that red, so that's not going to work. So we're gonna have to find something to go with this. We do have this music note we can put on for too. That's going in there. Okay. We could switch it to a music note like this. Faith over fear. We could put a music note on here. And we could put some other stuff on here, or we can stick with the thing. I actually think I like this one better. So let's put this one on. We'll put the big one right here. Okay, let's put the big one. Let's open here. We're going to stick our finger in here. And we're going to take this and put it on. I really like this a lot. And then we're going to take our little thingamajig here. And we're going to put this on. Move on. Okay. Now we're going to turn it around. And we're going to put this on. Like, we're going to put this right there where it's kind of looped a little, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute. Give me a minute to get it on here, because remember we glued that down. Come on out of there. There we go. I'm going to make sure we get past that little lip of that pin before we put this pin on. Okay, so up close, that's what we have. Then we're going to put some more stuff on here. This bag we're going to leave for right now. We're going to put this in containers. But we're not going to do it today. I do have these containers here, in here. But we're also going to need more containers for more of these blue ones. And this stuff. Which will give it to us when we move this. This will give us room for this. So we're just going to set this up here for right now. We're not going to worry about it. Now we're going to put some bling in here. And we're going to set this in here. But you see how I'm just sitting here and I'm able to reach and just get stuff? That's what I like. We're going to spice this boy up. And when it's spiced, let's spice it. I'm trying to see if we have something even bigger. We can put, we have a bigger one right here for our guy. I think we're going to do that. I just did all of that. But this one's way bigger. Let's cut it. I'll go beyond the call for my customers. I want them to be happy. Yeah, this is bigger. This is way bigger. I don't know what's going on right now. Yeah, this is way bigger. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the bigger one. So we're going to go back and take this all off. Even though we just put it on. Come out of there. Okay. Because I want my customers to be happy. So sometimes, you know your customers, you might make a tie 5, 6 times before they're happy with it. Just letting you know. Because sometimes, and you know what I've learned to do too is I'll draw them out. Is what I'll do. And so whatever I take off, I'm just going to use this package, put it in this package, put it back in here. Okay? So let's put our trash over here. There you go. And this is huge. We're going to put you back here. And I can see everything that's there and we're good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and fix this. We can unplug this glue, this. Okay, we're going to plug you. And what are you? You're not plugged up. You're going to be the light. I bet. You're the light. So we got everything unplugged. The glue gun was never plugged up. Okay. And these, I just leave on the table. When I start doing art on this table, all I do is move them over here. And if I'm sewing, I just move the sewing machine right here. So, because the sewing machine's right here. So, everything, I love this U table. I have a whole table here. I have a table here and a table here. It works perfect. So, now these are pins. They're not the other ones. These are pin-ons. So, it's going to be a little different. So, let's pin it here. You know what? Let's drop it here and pin it. So we're going to come in here. Let's see if we can get it in here. Up. Oh, that's perfect. Pin it. And then we're going to put it like it's going to hang. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And we're going to pin it again. Take this part out. Let's see how far we want this. Over a little. Higher a little. I don't have much for this little bit to go through. So let's be patient. And now we gotta come back through again. Push you through. And in. Let's see. I don't think that might be. Yeah. And big difference now. Because it brought out the gold. Okay. Now we're going to give him some other stuff. Come in here. Like I said, everything I have is in containers. Everything I have is in containers. So let's give him some other blah blah. Let's see what we like that he can have. Some blah blah blah. We do have a cross. We could put, no, we have faith there over fear. Let's give him something. We can give him a pen. We're going to spruce that bad boy up. I don't want this to get in this way, so y'all watch out to see. I have these little containers. Actually, when you order, they come with this container. They come like this. We're going to take this king pen here. I don't know how it got in here like this. Okay. There's a little king pen. And I know I'm far away, but I'm going to get up and show you all this. We're going to use this, and we're going to put this, I think right here. Now we'll put something else there. We'll put this right, we're going to clean this sucker out. This is a very good customer of mine. She's made several orders with me. I actually have done some, wow, what do you call it? I've actually made some that she's ordered with her own label on them. It's really cool. We're going to bling this sucker out. I think he's really going to like this one. Or we could put love here. Yeah, we can do that. We're going to bling this sucker out. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Ah, get up there. So I was sitting on the couch is how I started today. I got back from helping a friend at her art studio today. It was hot outside. Y'all, when I tell y'all it's hot in San Antonio, outside the real feel is 26. And I'm going to tell you, it was so hot. I was like, and I'm not going to get nothing done. I just sat on the couch and I'm watching YouTube, sitting there on the couch, you know, just chilling, watching art. Actually, I was watching oil painting, just chilling. And then I thought, man, why am I sitting here when I need to go get these ties done? And I really need to go fix up my studio. And I really did not want to come in here because I knew it was a mess. I was like, oh, I don't want to go. And I'm like, how am I telling other people to get motivated if I don't get motivated? How am I helping other people? So, guess what, y'all? I got motivated. And look where it got me. It's done. It is so cool that I got it done. I'm so proud of myself. So proud. So we got this sucker blinged out. I know they're going to love it. I know I love it. I know they're gonna love it. And I'm gonna show y'all up close what it looks like. I'm gonna pull it over so y'all can see it. That's just the price tag on it. And I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna close all this up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this day. I hope I motivated you in some kind of way. I really do hope I motivated you. I know I had a lot of fun. As you see, I spent most of the time rearranging, getting everything like it should be. And that was fun. So that's that. Everything is good to go. Everything's in cases. Everything's where it's supposed to go. It's going to make my life much, 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 much more easy. I'm in heaven. It's just, we'll do some other stuff too. Now I'm back on the right track. We'll do some other stuff. So this goes right here. I'm loving this, y'all. I'm loving this. It is so cool. I love it. I'm just in heaven. I'm in awe, actually. I'm in awe that this one show, best money I ever spent. Best money I ever spent. Everything where it goes, I'm happy. Now, what I do need to do is sit here where I have y'all here, and we're going to have to wrap 2 of these ties. And then we'll wrap some more later. So the first thing I need to do is get a thing to go on here, and then I'm going to show you how we wrap them. We're going to pull one of these out. We're going to give him a brown one. And that's just where he can wear the tie on his neck. And then I'm going to pull this out. And then they ordered 2 ties. So let me find the other one. It was order that she ordered. Hold on, y'all. Pull this up. And we're going to put the other ties in here, okay? We're going to put the other ties in here. And we're going to go through these ties later, but not right now. And I got this because this is longer and it fits. These are the ones we have to package. And I'm going to show you how to package those in just a minute. All these we need a package. We're going to sit here and do some packaging in a minute. And once we package them, all these I've done already. I'm going to show you how to package them. Okay? Aren't they pretty? We're going to go through and package them. There's not that many. We have to, oh yeah. I keep saying that, but I keep finding more. Okay. So these are already packaged. And we're going to put them in here. And they fit. I love this container. I'm probably going to have to get another one. I have lots of ties. And we're just going to put them in here. And they fit. They're just perfect. I'm loving it. I don't know where that came from. These are ready to go and ready to sell. All these are ready to sell. This is how many ties I've done. So I'm on video showing y'all my ties. So if I get audit, they can just watch the video. And it's like, oh, she did ties all right. She did them. Because they're all on my videos. And we're getting there. This is one that it's already sold. That's one I did for her. This is one for Faith. I love this one. And that's all of them. So we can close this back up. And we can put the chalk on here because we're going to put this over here because these are for sale. We'll put this down under here. Look at that. We're going to have to do all these today. So the way we're going to package these up is I order online. We're gonna package. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put the top on here. As I package this, I'm gonna put them in here. So the package, all you're gonna need is some scissors. You're gonna need some scissors and your packaging. That's it. So we're gonna move these over here for right now. This is one I told y'all that I've already did, and it's already sold. Actually, she designed her patch, and I got the patch done. I love how this came out. It is really, really pretty. So we're gonna lay that down because that one's already ready to go. So the way I package is a little not really too much professional, but it'll work for me. I'm gonna show y'all. There is a Betty Boot tie in there. There's a Betty Boot. There's a Betty Boot tie in there. Let's see. That was it. Okay, let's get back to our scissors. So the way we're going to do this and get this tie ready is the first thing we have to do is take pictures to make sure that they like it. So let's do that first. Usually when I take pictures, I don't do it in this room. I have a photographic room downstairs I usually do in. I usually set it up, but since I'm not downstairs and she's already seen part of this tie, I'm just going to send it in parts. Okay. Let me move my legs up the way. I want her to see it. And I want her to see the whole tie. And there we go. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. And I can get rid of the background on here if I need to. I just need to make sure for myself I have the whole tie. Let's see. I have the whole tie. Yes, there's the whole tie right there. Looks good. We're good to go. Now I need to send it to her. So I'm going to go to her website. Not her website. I'm going to go to her and find it. Hold on. Here she is. And then I'm going to send it to her. Let's see. See if she likes it. And I'll hear back from her. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do these ties. Take this out. This part's real easy, but we're going to go ahead and just get these done because I have a show coming up. So let's just go ahead and get these done. I keep these little things for when I'm going to separate my things. I don't know why I put them in here, but they shouldn't have been in there. So the first thing you're going to do is take your tie and one of these and the tape. And you can do it any kind of way you want to do it. This is just how I do it. Okay. I open this up. I don't cut anything yet. Okay. And you can order these ties online anywhere online. And I just don't blow this open. Because once you blow into this paper, it's going to fog up. And it's never going away. Everybody learns the hard way. We're going to take this and stick it down in here. We're going to stick the tie, get it through all the things I have on there. And we're just going to keep it going. Keep it going. I'm going to leave the tag on there because it's a brand new tie. And just keep it going. Keep it going. And then we're going to make sure nothing's holding it. Keep it going. Just keep it going. And then I'm going to, see I have about that much left. So I need about this much to get there. So I cut that. I'm going to open this the best way I can. And I'm going to come down with my finger all the way with my fingers. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, and then I'm going to grab this little. This is why I put the hanger on now. I'm going to hold the paper there, and I'm going to pull my tie. Just keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. And this tie is going to come all the way up, and we're good to go. There you go. We can do a little bit more. Just a little bit. We don't need to do that much more. I want it to make sure we get it all the way up, get it over, and we're good to go. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I take some of this tape, just masking tape. The little regular tape won't work, okay? Before you waste your time, it's not going to work. I'm going to take this tape and I'm going to cut it with my finger, and I'm just going to put it here, and I'm going to put another one here. And I left a little tape out here on purpose to make this stronger. Same thing on this side. And I'm going to cut it. Just cut and tape, that's all. Just cut and tape. Make sure you don't cut your tie. We're going to do the same thing. We did it on the back, and now we did it on the front. Put my glasses on. Make sure this is right. Looks nice. It's taped down really well. It's not going anywhere. Then we're going to take the same thing over here to the end over here. We're going to make sure we're not going to tape the tie. We're going to move this tie little thing up a little. Just a little bit of tape. And we're going to just move the tie. We're going to lay this down and move the tie up just a little. Close it down and over. Now our tie is packaged. And this order's ready to go out. Actually, this order's going to be picked up. Tells y'all are going to get a better shot at the tie. I want y'all to see it. And here's this one. Okay. So these are ready to go. I'm just going to put these to the side because they're already sold. Okay. So now let's do another tie. So that's how I do it. It's pretty much how you do it, and we'll do these. Get them done. I've already taken the pictures for these. Pictures already been taken. So make sure before I've did it, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I've done it several times to where I've forgotten to do the pictures, and I had to take them out of here because I want to do a book. I want to write a book about tie making. And redoing stuff. And I'm going to tell you, when I tell y'all, several times I had to come back and go in and redo my ties. Because see how easy that went in? That one went in real easy. So it's going to be really quick. I'm also going to grab one of these for the tie. This one don't have one on there. And I'm going to cut this. Oh, no, I'm going to tape this. Don't need that much. And I'm just going to keep going over this while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Because, so now I can come back down a little. I'm at the end. That's how easy it is. It was a little hard because that star, this star is big. So it took a little longer to get that one. Okay. So we're going to come in and we're going to cut. We want to cut a straight line as possible. I keep these, and I'm going to tell y'all why in just a minute. I keep these because you can do jewelry. You can put your earrings in here. You can put so much in here. You'll be surprised. So we're going to pull this out just a little bit. And before we do anything else, we're going to put the little hook they get free. They get one of these for free. You buy these wholesale, they don't cost 10 cents. You get them wholesale. So we're going to put these in here. We're going to just lock this one up. So that's good. And now we're going to just let that hang. And we're going to hang our tie. And then we're going to hold this bag back. And our tie is going to go back in. It's going to fall back down to where we want it. See? And then we're going to take these and put the in here. You don't want anything holding out of your bag, nothing. And somebody asked me the other day, they're like, okay, why does my tie have to be sealed up and stuff? Well, I'm going to tell you, I've been doing this for years. We've been doing ties. This is not the first time ties went famous. Okay, been doing this for years. So what's going to happen is, if you're selling it at a resale store or you're selling it at a store, any kind of store, and you don't have this plastic on it, what you're going to find is you're going to start missing things off your ties. It's sad the world we live in right now. That's just the truth. You're going to be missing stuff off your tags. Let me give you an example. People will come in and they'll look at your ties. They're like, oh, this is pretty. I really want to buy this. I really like this, right? And you're thinking, okay, they like it. They're going to buy my tie, you know. They walk around and they take the queen name off. They'll take that off. That's just a little badge right there. They pull that off. Next thing you know, they go put it back. You're missing stuff. It's easy just to take this off. This just they're just pins. It's easy to take them off. Now they'll have a hard time taking off. I have seen them do it before. Take off your patches, especially if you hot glue your patches. I've seen people go into these places and steal it right off. This ain't coming off this hot glue that's in the material. By the time you tear it up, it's not going to be worth having it anyway. So this is one we did. Now that's how quick I did it. So I'm going to do another one. And since y'all are just learning, what I want you to do is walk me through it. So I'm going to see how long it takes me to do this one. Okay? As y'all walk me through it. I love this one. This is a music one. You just want to make sure everything's able to get in there, back and front. Just make sure everything's getting in your package. Okay, that's very important. So see how this didn't go in? Have to back it up, put that in now, it'll slide down. Very easy. Make sure there's nothing holding it on either side. Just look at this. That's all I did. Just hold it in, shake it down. That's a big one. That's a big one. I love it. You tell me what I'm gonna do next. This is so quick. Look how quick I'm doing this. This is quick. We're gonna get these done and out the way. So today, my only thing I was supposed to get done today, y'all, was I was supposed to get done. The only thing I was supposed to get done was finish this room. We done finished the room. We done put everything where we need it. We have arranged the room. We have finished our 2 ties that we needed to get done. We finished one and wrapped it. So that's what I'm saying. You don't feel like doing anything, but once you get into the routine and once you get in there, you'll get those jobs done. That tie's done. And the quicker I get these ties wrapped, believe it or not, the better they're going to be, nice and crisp for my customers. So let's see how many we can get done. I don't know if I can get all these done. I don't know if I'm going to get tired and say, you know what, I ain't doing no more. I don't know. But I'm going to see how many I can get done. Okay? Just like I had to take time out and I had to do the pictures. I had to take time out and do all the pictures. That was hard because you don't just want to half do the pictures. They have to be a certain way because I'm writing a book. I had to make sure everything got right. And it wasn't easy. It was hard, but I got it done. There we go. Really quick. It doesn't take a lot. And once you get going, you're thinking, wow, I didn't even want to get off my couch. And now look, not only am I off the couch, I'm actually over here getting it done. That is amazing. I actually got my studio put back together. That is a feat with all itself right there. I'm so proud of myself. Really am. And so now we're going to cut this. So now I can sleep tonight. I don't have to be worried. Oh, you didn't get nothing done today. I don't have to be worried. I'm getting these done. They'll be out the door. And they'll be gone. I have 3 places I sell my ties at. I do not sell online, but I do orders and stuff. And I just have fun. I don't want it to be a job. I'm retired. Once it becomes a job, it's a whole different ballgame. You know what, guys? We still need to put this in. This goes with this tie that we did here. This and this goes together. So we're gonna have to put. We're not gonna put anything in it because this is what they use to wipe their face. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this and open it up. And we're gonna get one of these tie things out of this box. But I hope my whole thing is to motivate you guys. I hope that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping I'm motivating you. That's the whole idea, is to motivate. I love working with people. Oh, I don't have to do it like this. I love working with people. So I hope I'm motivating you guys. Giving back to my community. Do I have a big one there? No. So I'm gonna have to use one of these. So we're gonna open this up, and this is a good reason that you guys. This is good for y'all to see, so y'all can see how I do this. I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm just gonna push it up a little. And when I do kids ties, I won't need this big piece down here because the kids ties are little. So I will keep this paper. I'm gonna glue this. Put the tape on. I want everything to look professional. It's very important your stuff looks very professional. Then we're going to cut this part off. And we can use this for kids ones later for kids. And just lay that there. Pull this up just a little. Just, there we go. Cut this off. Probably about right there. Then I bring the scissors. Then I cut on this side. And I cut it off. Then we're going to tape. Some of them do come with the handkerchiefs. So that's what you're seeing me do right now. I'm taping in the handkerchiefs. And you want it to look professional. That's very important to have it look professional. I have put some up and y'all, I had to stop, take it apart, and redo it because I'm all about looking at professional. I want it to look professional. I don't want no half nothing. And there you go. So this is a kit. Okay. So we'll put those over there because those are already sold. And we'll grab the next one. We're getting it done. I'm not tired yet. When I get tired, I'll stop because I don't know if I'm going to finish all of these ties or not. It's just something I'm doing and I enjoy doing it. I finished what I came upstairs to do. So now this is just extra. I'm actually enjoying it. Check this bad boy. Uh-oh. Get off of there. Put this down. I'm going to put it all in there. Because sometimes I'll start, especially at night, I'll start doing something and I'll be like, man, I'm tired. I get so tired. And I'll just stop. I'm like, I can't do no more. And I'll stop doing it. And just one hand. I've learned if you do it with one hand, it's easier. I don't know why. I can't even tell you why, but if you do it with one hand, it's just much easier. We're going to cut this off, but we're going to pull this up. And then we're going to pull this up. Just a little. There we go. We're going to put the tape on the bottom. Like I said, this is very relaxing. I'm surprised how relaxed I am right now. To be not wanting to do this earlier. They got that on there. I'll come over here. It's just very relaxing. Almost too relaxing. If you can believe that. It's so relaxing. It's crazy. Oh boy. That little thing here didn't want to go back in there like it should. But we got it in there. Pull it up just a little. Right there. Okay. And we'll go Okay. Still sticking that down just a little. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Let me put that back down. I'm going to cut this off. Just a little. So we can get to the back. I'll tell you do that right there, like that. You gotta be careful too when you're doing this. You don't want to cut your tie. So it's no big hurry. Take your time. Because what you don't want to do is cut that tie. And this one's giving me a problem, which I'm not surprised. So then we're going to pull this out just a little. That's a little string right there. Very little tape. Now that little tape you use for Christmas presents, that don't work. I'm going to show you a problem right now. That's not going to work. You need some good tape. Scotch tape or whatever, the little bitty tape. Not Scotch makes all kinds of tape. This is Scotch tape right here. But you don't need the one for Christmas packaging. You need this good strong box wrapping. You're going to mail something off tape, okay? That's what you're going to need. So I wish I had that tape already. There's another one. I'm loving it. And we're just making them. Look at us. Y'all, I don't know. I'm getting tired. It's a challenge because I'm tired. Now I'm tired and hungry. I don't know how much farther I can go. We'll see in a minute. We will see in a minute. This is a tall one. I like this one. Look at this one. Has a little shoe on it. Okay. We'll see in a minute. How far we can go. My shoulders are hurting. That's what it is. I can get this shoe in there. That's probably why I'm tired. And you can tell when you're tired because you get kind of sloppy. You know? Like I'm getting sloppy right now. Holding it. Oh, that's too much. Put it back out. Make this shoe do what it needs to be doing. It's a cute little shoe. She wants to give me a hard time. Let's pull you back out. I don't know this shoe. It does not want to do what it's supposed to be doing. Thank you. Let's see if we back down here. There we go. I'm going to put that where I don't have anything down there right now. I keep cutting off too much tape. And I have to cut it because it curls on me and I don't want that down there. You don't have to do the whole bottom because if you just do part of it, you can't go nowhere. Okay. Now we're going to come back down. Still down. And we're good. Oops. Ooh, I like this tie. I love this tie. But my problem is I want them all. That's my problem. I want all the ties. And I can't have them all. So we're going to cut here. Cut here. And cut to the back. Making sure I'm not cutting the tie. That's the last thing I want to do is cut this tie. Let me put this behind here. Like that. This is a big one too. It's a long one. I shouldn't say big. This is a long tie. Okay. Hold on, y'all. We're getting it down in there. You can tell I'm getting tired because I'm dealing with these little bitty things now. If I would have put this in here right, I wouldn't have to go through this. Put this tie. I don't know if we're going to finish these ties today. If I do, it'll be way ahead of schedule. Way ahead of schedule. When I say that, I'll be like, wow. I'll probably start crying of happiness because I'm getting a lot done. And I'm going to download these to TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I love this. This is one of my favorite ties right here. This is one of my favorite ones. I love it. It's a beautiful tie. Okay. Get your butt back out. It is a beautiful tie. There we go. Now we need to do this one. This is a teacher tie. I have a lot of teacher ties coming out. We're going to make some teachers ties. I have everything here. I'm excited. Everything came in, and I'm excited. Have to order some more bags pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some bags. I've done over 100 ties because these come in hundreds. I'm already out. We're gonna open this one. This is a big tie right here. So let's see if we can get it in. Let's see if we got anything back from our other tie yet. Air tag. Not yet. We're still waiting. The person's probably at work because she owns her own company. So I'm pretty sure she'll be happy with her tie. So we're going to do it again. When I turn this way, it's because I have to make sure all this stuff gets past this right here. This into here. So that's why I can't face the ties toward y'all. I have to make sure everything gets in and just shake it. Ooh, it's a big tie. I knew this was a big tie. I said, it's a big one, y'all. It's going to fight me all the way down. Now, let's see what I got. It's going to fight me all the way down. There we go. It fought all the way down. Then we're going to pull it up in a minute just a little. Let's take this in off. Y'all, I really think we're going to finish. Super teacher. I think we're going to finish. I really think that we're going to finish. You know, because you start getting sloppy. It's when you need to stop. Because when you get sloppy, you're like, okay, I need to stop. I'm getting sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy. We're going to just cut part of this because we have to pull this tie up. This tie has a long way to go up. So we're going to go in here and pull it up. Hold it down here and we're going to pull. 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 There we go. But what's keeping it is this pin. That's what's holding it. But we did it. Now let's cut this off. So right here. That comes right off. Let's take this sucker. So I make the ties. I order all the material. I put them on my. I have 2 places that I sell to. I put them on there. I have like a. It's called Homestead and Arts by Marsha Butterfly. So I have those 2 places here in San Antonio. One's an art studio, and Homestead Arts. It's arts and handcrafts. And I have a booth at Homestead. So all I have to do is keep the booth stocked. They keep it clean. They do it all. All I have to do is go in and put it where I want it and stock it. So I buy my own supplies. I stack it and everything. And I make sure when I'm doing it that that like I know that there's orders for the orders. There we go. Okay. And the reason I've learned, like, oh, guys, y'all have 2 more left. Isn't that beautiful? We have 2 left. I'll show you the 2 we have left. Oh, we're going to get finished today. Isn't that beautiful? So let's finish these 2. Oh, I got to get some more of these. This is a fat one. This is going to be a hard one to get in. It's a beautiful one. I love this one. And it has a B. It's really going to be hard to get in, but we can do it. So we're going to start by putting this behind the thing. We're just going to put it in. I see I turn it toward me. So you want to turn it toward yourself so this doesn't get, the paper don't get caught up under the bee or under whatever you have it on, because it will get caught up. So I don't have anything on this back, so I don't have to worry about anything getting caught up on the back. Okay? So, and this is a fat one. So we're going to have to play this one a little different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cup it in here, kind of like a cup. Okay? And once I get it, I'm going to hold this part, and I'm going to hold this part, and I'm going to just try to work it in here. And just take my time and work it in here. That's all you can do, is work it in. Once you get a certain place, it'll go in on its own. So if I hold it here and just shake it, hopefully it'll start going in on its own. Oh, it can't because the bee is stopping it. Okay, I'm just going to keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Put it down. Just keep working it. It'll work. Trust me. Just gotta believe in it. I'm going to hold it up here with a shake. And then we're going to switch hands. Oof. I'm glad I didn't do this one first. I probably would have stopped. And shake. Open this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this. We're not going to need all this. Now remember with the very first one we did, we had to do this? We're going to come in, and any other time if I needed to cut this, perfect. I wouldn't have been able to do it. So we're going to come in and open this up, and we're going to come in and go get it. We're going to go fish it. Go fish. And we're almost there. And I'm going to pull it by this little thing I have here. I'm going to hold this, and I'm going to just try to pull it more. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Hold on. I didn't even see this part not going in. This should have went in first. Let's get you back. Gotta pull out a little. Put this in. Gotta pull out a lot. This is why it wouldn't go in. I've actually stopped at this point and retried to do it. I've done that too. But now I see what happened. I didn't want to go in because of that. Oh, but you want to give me a hard time. Okay, so now we got all that in there. Push this behind us. And you want it to look good for your customer. You want your customer to be happy. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to pull this bad boy with 2 fingers. And we're going to show it who's in control. I guess it just showed me. I'm going to pull this up in a little. Because they can't really see the boot. We want them to see the boot. So we're going to pull it out a little bit more. We're going to turn this out a little bit more. And you're going to turn this way now. Because you want them to see the boot. And I'm going to come back, hold it, and now it's going to go in with the bee. And we're going to hold it like that. This is a hard one. So when you're designing these, know that it's not easy. We're going to go back in and pull it. And now we're just fixing the cosmetic part of it. We're going to pull it. I tell you, if I would have done this one first, I wouldn't have finished. There's no way. I would have gave up. I'll be honest. I would have said, nope. Good thing this one was not first. Same thing here again. Trying to get over this boot. This is boot that does not want me to go all the way over it. And if it didn't let me go all the way like I wanted to, which you can also do, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all something too. So you see how this looks? All like, eh. You don't want to show that. So another thing you can do is you can pull this out to about right where you think it needs to come out. And then we're going to pull this out of the bag to about here. And we're going to cut this bag. Okay? Let me show you how to fix this. Then we're going to come in with this. And sometimes if this doesn't work, you can also do it a different way. Okay? There's so many ways you can do this. We're going to put this over here. Because you can also do it with a bigger bag. I do have a bigger bag. But I'm going to show you in case you only have these bags. I'm going to go down. Get it in there. And you're going to say, well, that tie is not that long. You're right. Hold on. So we got this part in there. Looks good. Loving it. We're going to get another one. Okay? We're going to get the big part of this other one. We're going to measure about right there. I like the way you did it. Right there, right there. We want the fattest part that we can get on this tie. And that's going to be right there. Okay? Because we want that boot. Okay? That boot is big. Then we're going to take this part and we're going to open it up. And we're going to take this part and get it in here. Let's get it in here like this. And this is where, like I said, I know for a fact, if I had did this first, I would have been through. I would have said, okay, I'm through. And I didn't realize how big this tie was. I probably wouldn't even went this route. I probably would have got the bigger bag. But I just want to show you there's ways around it. So now I'm going up. There is ways around it, and that's what I wanted to show you. The ways around it. Because you want your presentation, you want your tie to look good. So we're going to pull this. And all I did is I'm putting the big ends of the bags over the tie. And so I'm going to hold this. And this B is not letting me go anywhere, so I got to go over the B. And I'm pulling the tie down. Okay? And then, since I'm there, I'm going to put this bag into this bag. Okay? Turn it over. Turn it over. Come back over here, pull again. And we're just working the bag over. That's all we're doing. We're working one bag over the next bag. That's all you're doing. That bag's over. Pull this tie over. And do the same thing over here. We're going to fix this tie back like it should be. Nice. Then we're going to tape. Where's our tape? So that's the way you want to do it. Isn't that cool? We want very little tape. Very little tape. I'm going to tape it here. And I'm going to do very little, real skinny piece of. I'm trying not to cut myself. Same thing over here. I got a very little piece right here. I'm going to tape it. We're going to turn it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the back. But the back, we could use a little bit more tape on the back. It's not going to hurt anything. So we're going to do here, and then we're going to take this down on the side. And that's all we're doing. We're covering up these little holes. And that's that side. We're going to do the back. Back's right there. I can't even see where the back is. Okay, we're going to pull this in half. We're looking for the back. The back's right there. I like the way you do that right there, right there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Right there. Right there. And what we did was, we just made a bigger bag for the thing. We didn't, and I did that. I want you guys to see that there's ways around it. You don't have to have your merchandise. You want to do what's best for your merchandise, especially if you want to sell it and you're selling high price. You want to make sure that it's going to be presentable. That's very important, that it's going to be presentable. So you might have to go that extra step like I did just to get it there. I had to go that extra step. I had to cut off some. Like if my tape doing what it did right now, like what it's doing right now, I won't use it. I won't use batch tape. I want it to look very professional. I pride myself on being professional. Look at that, y'all. Look how good that looks. This boot is not all crammed up. The tie's not all crammed up. It's looking nice, and you can actually see the whole boot. But I had to cut and paste, is what we call it. I had to make it look really nice. And so that's what I did. I paid the consequence for it. I just had to go back in and say, okay, this ain't going to work. And I redid it. And I'm glad I did, because now it looks very presentable. It's a very presentable piece of merchandise. This is not all crinkled. Remember how it was? You couldn't see the boot, and it was really bad. Not anymore, guys. It looks good. We have one more. If I would have done that one first, I've been through. I would have said, no, I'm through. This is one we cut. Here's another big one, but this one's not going to be hard. Woo. So when you're designing ties, remember you might have to go back and, like, I have bigger packages over here, but I really don't. I know, like I said, instead of doing it that way, I don't like the big packages, so that is why I took my time and did that one that way today. I like it to look slim, like a tie, slim, so that's why I did it. I don't know what's going to happen here. Might have to do the same thing again. There's a big tie. Time will tell in a minute. I can't even get it in here. That'd be the first problem. Okay, I shouldn't have. This ain't that big though. So let's make this look nice. I knew that was going to happen. You can tell I'm tired. This is where I would stop. I did a lot. I took that other one over there down. I put all this up. I made the tie. I'm tired. And so when I get to this point, it becomes a job. And that's when I say, okay, I need to stop. I'm not enjoying it. I'm getting frustrated, you know. And so thank God this is my last one to do today. So I'm going to come up and I'm going to shake this. Shake, 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 shake. I'm going to make sure everything gets through here. Everything. And so we got that part through. That was a hard. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time today, but it is. It's like, hey, this is the last two. You're going to work on these last two. We're not going to let you get away that easy. And it's not letting me get away that easy. It's making me work for it. That's okay. I don't know. I'll work for it. I'll work hard. Okay. So I have about that much left. So I can come up here and cut that much off. I don't need this. I already know. Cut that off. And I can come back and just feed it. Because I know the tie's going to fit. Let's just see how good it's going to fit. Or I might have to do like I did the last one. I'll know in just a minute. Like I said, I'm a little tired right now of fooling with this. I like, when I do this part, I just like to put them in the packets, cut them, call it a day. I'm really good at doing that. But when you have to do this other stuff like this becomes a pain. So I've got to walk my finger. I've got to come all the way up here and pull this out. Pull it straight out. Come on. Come to mama. Okay. Then we gotta put this part in. Put the back in. Check the back, check the front. Make sure everything's getting in there. And then we gotta make sure this is not wrinkled. We could pull this again. Now I could actually pull the tie. I want it to look nice. Get your butt back out of here. Get your butt up. We want it to look really nice for the people. I'm gonna pull this. Okay. Looks good. Oh, I don't know. Tape this. This is our last one, guys. We did it. I didn't think I could do it. I'm so proud of myself. We'll put this in the back. Ah, I hate dealing with this. I should stop putting these on there. But I always try to give the customer something free. I need to get my cards in here. But I have stickers I put on the back of these. I don't do the stickers till I get over to where I'm going to sell them at. Because each store has different stickers. So that's just a sticker comes off. Put the price. Call it a day. And y'all, look at that. It is amazing. We are finished. And they came out really good. We have packaged all those ties. Oh, I need a bottom. We have packaged all those ties. Dang, I can't help it. We packaged all those ties today. And we cleaned up our mess. Look at this. There it is. It's beautiful. I don't play about God. I know that's right. And we got them all in here, y'all. We did it. Yay. Yay. Wow. And I didn't want to get off the couch. We got it all done. Wow. You couldn't get me off the couch. Put the salt on these. Wow. I'm shocked. We got it done, y'all. So let's put everything back in here. These scissors go in here. This goes here. These are going to the lady. We'll order some more of these. I'm going to get some bigger ones too. I'll show you all the bigger paper in just a minute. I keep all this for my jewelry, different things that you can use and wrap. And put these in. These are all sleeves. So don't throw your sleeves away. You can do a lot with your sleeves. Our area is clean. We put our new system up. We still have the label, so we'll get in there and label it. It's pretty weird because I have a photographic memory, which is really crazy. But I pretty much know where all this stuff goes, believe it or not. It's just me. No one works with me, so I don't have to worry about someone not putting something where it won't go. Look, it's just me here. I do it all myself. And that's it, guys. Look at this. That's it. As you see, as I need something, I grab it. That's it. I hope this video motivates you. I had a good time. I had so much fun. I started the day off helping a friend at her art studio, which is always amazing to help kids. And it's a kids camp they had going. And then after that, I came home. It's hot. And I'm in San Antonio, Texas. It's probably, just to get in my car said 109 when I got in my car. And by the time I got the air conditioner really cool, I was already at home. And I have a new truck, so that's pretty bad. I have a Toyota 4Runner, so that's really bad. Then also, too, I came in and this place was a mess. If you've been with us, if you haven't started the beginning of the video, this was not here. I had another thing that was taped and put together. I'll show you in a minute when I stand up. It was taped and put together. And it really wasn't what I wanted. It didn't turn out the way I thought it was. It was a little flimsy, but I could still use it to hang my ties on. So what I did was I just went in and we put this up together, and this is what we got. It's stable. It's not going anywhere. I love it. I actually truly love it. And I love my studio. My studio, I love it. It's an amazing studio. And I just want to shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you for everything, you know. And again, I will be back for more. I told you I was going to show you all that paper. So let me go ahead. I'm going to make sure I turn that on. I'm going to sit up real slow because I have a back problem. This place is clean over here. I like how clean it is. I'm a clean freak. I like how I have everything stationed. I mean, I'm in shock here. I'm loving it. I am so loving it. I'm so proud of myself that I actually got off my ass and got busy today. Wow. Okay. Let me stand up. Oh, boy. So, my back is kicking my butt. because I fell in my pool on the deck. But I'm okay now. So I'm just a little slow. 63, a little slow. That's okay. So I'm going to push this in. And I'm going to put this over here and we'll put this stuff up later. And I'm going to show y'all what I told you I was going to show y'all. Over here, I wanted to show you. These are the bigger bags. This is trash. This is what the bigger bags look like. Here's one here. You can also put your ties in here, but you would need 2 of these. You'd put the first tie, part of the tie in. You pull the bag over, and then you can do it that way. I'm also need a bigger ones for my hats. Because if you leave your hats there, they will take the pins off your hat. I don't want to sell this one. This is Bless and Bougie. I'm really liking this one, so I haven't put it up for sale. I just keep it right there. I love it. And guys, that's about it. Oh yeah, I know what else I was going to show y'all. If you just joined us, I'm going to show you what I took down and just left it. It's a mess. This is what I took down. This little, see, I couldn't handle this blue tape everywhere. It would give me anxiety. I'm like, okay, I can't do that. I couldn't handle it. So I took it down. And here's the studio. Show y'all. This is my studio. Give y'all a tour. I think I can turn it around. Hold on. Let me see. I haven't done this in so long. Okay, here's a tour of my studio. This is where I do all the magic work. That's what we did today. I'm loving it. I am loving the workspace. I'm loving this glass table and just the space it gives me. And then my other studio, y'all, is next door here. You walk out. And this is my art studio where I do all the painting and the magic comes to life. And the painting, where you do the painting, paint brushes, and just have fun. And this is this part. It's my easel. My little table here. All my paints. So I just thought I'd give y'all a quick view. There's my paint brushes. Should be water in here. Make sure I'm not out of water. These are very expensive paint brushes. But that's it, y'all. I hope that